Today's video is going to be a little different, guys. I'm going to be showing you what I do because I have a worm bin for fishing and plants. And I'm going to show you my monthly, care that I do for it. So the first thing I do is I cut up a couple of toilet paper rolls that I've collected throughout the month till I get, little paper squares for the carbon. And then I usually take, coffee grounds for the grit. And then tea leaves as well, and then whatever food scraps we have. So I'm just going to show you real quick how I cut these. And then I clean out whatever they haven't eaten, because usually it starts going bad about now. I've had people tell me that worms can eat mold, but I don't. I still don't want my worms eating mold. So... technically, I don't really need to cut. Technically, what I would do is I dump this whole bag in there. And then the ones that I'm cutting now, I'd put in the bag. Because I fill this bag up. And then this whole bag goes in there at the end of the month. Because it's a 3-layered worm bin. So, yeah. I got the idea because I got tired of buying fertilizer for my plants, and the fertilizer would work for a little bit, and then I'm like, ugh, I need to get new fertilizer, not fertilizer, dirt. And I was like, well, it's a lot of nutrition, so I either need to swap it out or I need to add fertilizer in. But then I'd have to buy a bunch of fertilizer, so what I did is I got worms, and now once a year I'll run water through the dirt in the worm bin, and then whatever liquid comes out, I'll pour that into the pots. And then I also take once in a while, when one of the trays fills up, I'll take that tray, I'll get all the worms out of it, all the eggs out of it, and then dump that tray in a container that I have and let it dry outside. And then I'll put it in a little bag, and then throughout the year, I'll sprinkle some of that on my plants so that when I water them, they get the nutritions from it. I plan to put, once I get some seeds, I'm going to get a little pot of just that and put a plant in it and see how well it does, because I do have a decent amount of it, but I could kind of use it as potting soil. I'm pretty sure it would be fine, considering outside plants are basically surrounded by soil made by worms. But then again, inside plants are crybabies. So I like to cut them small because worms aren't that big. The pieces are big. Plus my worm bin's not a big old worm bin. So I cut them small, and then I also spray them a little bit with water so that not enough to soak him, because that's not good because you'll cut off oxygen for your worms. But enough that they're slightly wet, so it's a little bit easier for them to break it down, and it adds a little bit of humidity to the tank because they don't have rain. So I need to add humidity myself. I have a little mist bottle that I use. Usually the scraps they get is banana peels, carrot skin, potato skins, apple cores and apple skins, because some kids don't like apple skins. I'm fine with them, but some of my nieces and nephews don't like them. And so they'll get usually the skins of the vegetable and the skins of the fruit. We throw a little bit of orange in there as well. And then all of my used tea leaves we throw in there, except for sleepy time tea. We do not throw that in there because that has melatonin in it. And that's a no-go. And then, like, I have dandelion tea that I throw in there after it's done. Coffee grounds. We do keep our coffee grounds for them because they do need grit. Usually you do, like, coconut fibers, but instead I just do coffee grounds. There we go. That's all I really do. And then I'll take it and I'll put it in this bag. I do plan on getting like a paper shredder that can also shred cardboard, because that would make this so much easier instead of having to do it by hand. I just don't have the space for it right now. But yep. So that's all I do, and then I'll just dump that. I'll dump a quarter of it into the top end, a quarter into the middle, and a quarter into the bottom. And then I have all this that I need to, that I'll cut up after dumping all of this out. I'll cut the rest of this up. Me. Alright, I will end here, and then there'll be a cut to me doing the rest of the stuff. Alright, you can look in there if you want.
I'm scared. It's gonna reek like booty.
It shouldn't. But look at how damn... Okay, I forgot that. Okay. So this is the top layer. This is the newest layer, but look at how damn wormies.
Ew.
Yeah. This is the middle layer.
Oh. Why is there a worm down there?
There's
3,
worms.
4, 5, 6, 7.
There's so many worms.
6, 7.
And then this is the next layer.
Oh.
And then this is what I have to clean out.
Ew.
Yeah. So that's where their pee goes. But first things first.
Worms pee?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You take vegetable scrape. You put it in there.
We did this with
One
like
of the vegetables
salad.
is growing. Every once in a while, I catch a vegetable that I put in there start growing.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'll put about that much. Then I'll take this and I'll put this here. Sprinkle a bit on the next layer. The final layer, I'm not putting any more stuff on because it's almost time for me. Oh, that's my coffee grounds and tea grounds in there. If you can see it right there, coffee and tea. But this one is almost ready to be collected. You see how high up it is and how squished it is? It's almost ready to be collected. So you sift the worms out, and then this will be dumped into this, and this will be dumped into this.
Oh.
Yep. And those are
what are the worms used for?
Fishing. So the dirt that I'm collecting is used for my plants. And then if you run water through it, you get liquid worm poo, which is really good for plants. But the dirt is for plants. It's fertilizer. And then the worms are for fishing.
Oh.
Yeah. So take TP that I cut up. And the nice thing about the plants is I use their dead leaves.
Huh.
As well.
Why are you putting TP in it?
So they need carbon. And you get that from cardboard. Cardboard, newspaper.
You're like... Oh.
Yeah.
You're also like drowning them and stuff. Oh my god.
Well, they're fine. They live underneath the dirt.
True.
I'm actually going to put carbon in there. And then, I know I said I wasn't going to put any, but I'm going to put a little bit of plant in there. Okay. So that's that. Mm-hmm. I also do eggshells, used tea packets, eggshells. Because I live in an apartment, so I don't have, like, a lot of stuff. So we do toilet paper rolls, eggshells, and then whatever, coffee, tea, and then whatever, vegetable scraps I can get my hands on. Or fruit. That one needs to poop. You can see it in his body from the light. Okay. So I'm actually going to move this over here, and then I'm going to actually pick this up, and then I did that wrong. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to put this right there. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Oh, I messed it up. Oops. So I'm gonna do this. Make sure nothing. That's how we're doing that. Then you actually take this spoon. I thought I was gonna fall. You take the spoon, and the reason I have this spoon, this is the spoon I always use for this, is you want to get as much as you can up. Because the worms fall through sometimes, and they'll drown.
Oh.
Yeah.
R.I.P. wormies.
And all of this technically is good. You don't throw that away. You just drop it into the top layer.
Ew.
Yeah.
Number 1 and ew number 2.
Thankfully, the reason you want carbon is that in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's to help with the smell.
Oh.
One, they do eat it and they digest it, and obviously, but carbon helps a lot with the smell. If your worm bin stinks, you need more carbon.
Huh. I think I need more carbon in mine, because mine actually reach like death itself.
Your worm bin at school?
Yeah.
Well, from what it sounds like, it doesn't sound like normally this top layer you actually would just put food in. You wouldn't.
It was for science.
This top layer is usually the top layer, so normally you put like leaf foliage in here. Because this is supposed to be like your above ground area, and these are your 2 underground area. But I have so many worms that I need to buy another one of these so I can stack it up more. Because I have too many worms. But the nice thing about fall is during fall you can collect a few leaves. You want to pause that for a second? Yeah, so you can collect leaves during fall. And that's really all I do. And then I usually mix it. And then once a month I'll sprinkle water on each layer. Yeah, if it starts having, if I notice the layer's a little dry, I'll spray it a bit. But I only spray it if it has cardboard on it. If there's no cardboard on it, do not spray it because you will
Make it stink.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
actually,
yeah.
yes.
Ooh, big brain.
You gotta make sure there's cardboard in there, or else it will stink. But also, you don't want to soak the cardboard. You just want to spritz a bit, because worms can drown. That's why during rainy season, worms come out of the ground. Okay, that's it.